This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Florida. I'm here with Dalton Wade Real Estate Group. We are here with an agent who has been relentless in making sure you find a home or that your home gets sold. Dapo, thanks for joining us here today. Father, entrepreneur, real estate agent. Originally you're from New York, where you serve as a personal trainer as well as a district manager for many fitness gyms. Upon moving to warmer climate of Florida, you decided also to change careers. You began selling new construction for one of the biggest builders in the area, but you found that you could help and serve others better as a general realtor. Regardless of what career your passion is, serving others. Share with me how this journey began.
I'm a personable type of person. I'm not the type to just stay behind a desk. And in New York, I was a personal trainer, face to face with a lot of people. And then I was promoted to a fitness director, then to a regional director, where I was managing not just other personal trainers, I was managing the fitness departments. My wife and I got tired of New York, the fast-paced life. We came here to Florida because I love sailing, and it was for my birthday. And we was out here for like a few days, and we walked into a model home. And I'm like, wow, what's a model home? New York, we don't have model homes. We have big skyscrapers and projects and, and old homes. There's no such thing as a model home. So I fell in love, and I seen the person behind the kitchen that was selling these homes. And I'm like, yeah, I think I could do this. So, and then from there we went back home, and I told my wife, I said, listen, I want to quit selling personal training. I want to quit the 9-to-5 grind. Let's go to Florida. Better living. We could retire our shovel and the salt for the snow, so we don't have to shovel any snow anymore. Let's buy a house in Florida.
Be it new construction or purchasing an existing home, why do you believe real estate continues to be a top choice for investment purposes?
Because real estate historically has been proven. Real estate is more stable than the stock market, in my opinion. There's a saying we have: don't wait to buy real estate and wait. We're not discovering new land. So we just building houses on top of the land that's already existing. So it's a proven, historically proven commodity that will always appreciate. Sometimes it will stay stagnant. Sometimes it'll go a little down, but it always comes back up. Always. Yeah. And I work with a lot of investors. I myself own a few rental properties. And I think that's why it's proven.
The desire to own your own home, I'd say, it's still the American dream. But to do so, let's face it, it can be challenging. Why is it important to have a professional in your corner who, as you say, relentless to help you achieve?
So my first year when I came here, I was working for a major builder. I sold like 40-something homes, high value, okay? And then I decided to go on my own, become a general realtor, because it gives me more freedom to help people. When I was working for the builder, I could only exclusively sell their products in that community. But I would get so many people to say, hey, I can't afford that price. Could you help me over there? And that's what gave me a light bulb. All right, let me switch off, because I'm definitely about servicing people. I feel as I service people, it adds more value to myself, and it gives me a sense of purpose. So I meet a lot of homeowners that feels like my credit is not in the 700s. I don't have a high enough credit score. That's a myth. You don't need 700 credit score to necessarily qualify for a home. Or I don't have that 20% down payment. You don't need 20% down payment. There's many programs that's available, and many grants that's available for first-time home buyers. Wow. So, I love to debunk these myths, and I love it when someone tells me, hey, you know what? Thank you. And you was right. Because I meet a lot of people who stuck in that old mindset, and they need someone like me who's not only talking it, but also walking it, to show them, hey, I've been there. I once had a 500 plus credit score. I once was living check to check. It's not until I changed my mindset and everything just started,
Wow. Your passion is to serve others. Do you enjoy getting to know your client and really finding out what they want and realizing that no two are the same?
Oh, not at all. Today I had two closings, for example, and the seller, he's an older gentleman, and he needed to sell to help his daughter and his family, but he couldn't afford movers.
Okay.
Myself, I called a few of my friends. Let's move this guy's stuff. Let's move this guy's stuff. Everyone always has different background. Everyone always have different stories. And I love meeting people because their story gives me that energy to make it happen for them.
Real estate is the largest purchase or sale most of us make in a lifetime. Is it an honor that your clients put that trust in you, and is that something that you don't take lightly?
Yes, of course. I'm in a referral-based business. So if you come to me and you say, hey, help me find a house, my mindset is all my attention is on you. Because I know if I help you find that house, or I help you sell your house for top dollar, or I help you get your first investment property, you're going to tell your mother, you're going to tell your friends, you're going to tell your brother, your sister, whatever. And in Florida, there's a lot of people migrating to Florida. My last two listings, I didn't search them. They called me from prior clients that I've already served. So being in a referral-based business, you have to take pride when someone asks you to help them any type of real estate transaction, because you're not just helping them, you're auditioning for future prospects.
You're from New York, you made the trek to Florida. Now it seems many Americans are doing exactly the same thing. Why do you think Florida continues to be a popular site and people really are starting to gravitate there?
I mean, Florida is just a chill lifestyle. You could get it's sunny. Look, you like my tan? It's sunny. You have Disneyland for the kids. You have so many beaches. If you're a family person, or if you're a single person, you have downtown Tampa. There's parties. I love Florida because it's not as crazy and hectic as New York. And the people here don't have that attitudes like I've experienced in New York. It's just more laid back.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of the sun and people's getting more vitamin D, but it's just more laid back out here. And the lifestyle is definitely desirable.
For consumers out there who have the dream of owning a home but don't have perfect credit, maybe they struggle to get where they are you a realtor who can relate with them and really all walks of life?
Exactly. Look, one thing about sales, I don't care what product you're selling. There's three reasons why people don't buy from you. Either they truly don't have the money, you as the salesman don't know the product, or they don't like you. You have to be relatable. You have to be a real person. You can't just be reading from a script. And whenever anyone talks to me, they know, they can feel my energy. I speak from the heart. So when you talk about, hey, you have bad credit and you think that's going to hold you down, I could tell you, hey, back in 2008, I bought a sports car to impress a female, and that sports car got repoed. My credit was in shambles, but now I own 4 homes and my credit's in 800 plus. So I could speak from that, and I could speak and tell you what I went through to improve my credit. So it's very important to be relatable to people, because that's one thing you can't fake. You can't fake genuineness. Anyone could tell if you're phony or not. And that's one thing about me. I'm a straight shooter. And either I know the answer or I don't, but I'm going to tell you the truth.
Because of your background, your experience with new construction, do you feel you have a knowledge that maybe others do not, especially when it comes to selling new builds? Do you enjoy sharing your knowledge and really having an eye for a project that are built up from the ground?
So it's funny. Built from the ground up, by the way, is my Instagram name. Built from the ground up _ I feel me starting with new construction really helped me. It helped me with my networking. I was with the #1 builder in the nation, so I got a lot of value. I got a lot of new experiences that I admit I wasn't quite yet ready for, and I was learning on the fly. So now when I come across there's not too much problems I come across that I haven't already been through. As far as sharing knowledge with other realtors or just people in general, I don't mind, because I feel if you have a stingy mindset, you're in essence telling the world it's not enough. When there's abundance, there's more than enough. So I'm always giving. I give my time. I give my money. I just tell you, the seller I was helping to move his things, I'm not charging him nothing. I'm always sharing new information with new realtors. So I always think in the mind of abundance, because there's more than enough.
I mean, it's an exciting time for first-time home buyers, but it's also scary. Why is it more important than ever that you get a professional in your corner, someone who can make timely decisions, as the market waits for no one? So really, if you sleep on it, you won't sleep in it.
You won't be sleeping in it. That's right. That's my motto. You sleep on it, you won't be sleeping. Hey, let me tell you something. When the pandemic broke out back in 2020, I was working with this family, and she was afraid to buy the home. I said, listen, this is the best time to buy the home. 2 years later, that same home is now like 160 grand more. And now she's calling me to get that home. And like you said, like I say, if you sleep on it, you won't be sleeping in it. Right now, it's important. I have a team of network. I don't know it all, but I know people who know A, who know B, C, D, so on. And I just delegate and I just play quarterback. So if you need to be qualified, I have at least 4 or 5 different mortgage loan officers that they all have different niches in their lane. Okay, you have bad credit, but you have stable income. I got this person for you. You have great credit, but you don't have good income. I have that person for you. Bottom line is, I believe your net worth is equivalent to your network system. So I'm always building my networking system. I'm always building different types of people around me to add value to me. And in essence, I add value to them, and I get to add value to clients.
Real estate adds value to people's lives and investment portfolio. Does adding value go hand in hand with serving others for you?
Listen, so my parents are immigrants from Africa, and there's always a saying that's always stuck with me. My mom and father always told me, if you're not useful, you're useless. No matter who you're around, if you encounter someone, add some type of usefulness, even if it's just that much. So, and I feel I'm very spiritual. I feel what you give out comes back. So when I meet someone, I'm always trying to see if I can add value to that person. That person came to me for a reason. And if I can't help them, then hey, let me direct you to someone who can. Guess what? Even if it's not for me, just me directing you, I still added value to you. So in essence, that comes back to me, because you're going to remember me. And that's just my mantra.
You've traded the snow of New York for the palm trees of Florida. The life you have today probably does not even resemble the life that you overcame. Is it rewarding helping others lift themselves up and realizing their dream?
Absolutely. In life, you have to have a sense of purposeness, a sense of self-actualization. It's not just about making money and just living your life. Eventually, that gets played out. Like, what did you do? Who did you help? How did you impact someone? And I know me personally, I've impacted many people, many first-time home buyers, many first-time investors who didn't think they can invest. So it fills me up with joy. It gives me more oomph to keep moving, to keep going. So that when I meet that next person who tells me they can't do XYZ for whatever, I could have a Rolodex of people who could disprove what you just said.
Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their website. There's a search engine right there you can check out. If you're thinking about selling, now is probably still the time. Contact this professional to help you to get the best return on your investment. Check out his Facebook, Instagram. They'll let you know what's hitting the market. Some tips out there to help you as well. Once again, that is Dalton Wade Real Estate Group with Agent Dapo in your corner, who is relentless in making sure you find a home or that your home gets sold. This is Gary Atensa with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.